with more knowledge. And as you see from this, the tea ceremony in West African countries is known as Atia or Ataya. And each ceremony has 3 rounds, of course, like the Masonic, like the 3 rounds. Atia. So obviously you get a lot of teas out there, right? A lot of tea drinkers out there. Look at that one, you know. Like a lot of trances out there. And masculines held a face, right? So you've got a massive tea drinking culture out there, just like what you have in the West. Of course you got that type of idea of HIV, coming from Africa basically. But you've got a lot of trans culture out there, see? Which obviously you wouldn't think about really if you were gone by the total mainstream TV media and all that. You wouldn't equate Africa with transgender stuff, see? But in actual fact, it's very big out there, like. As you see here, various Bantu people, Zulu. Zulu is like a big movie, about war and all that, see? But in actual fact, the names are trans. Songa. A popular name, Tsonga. So we have quite a lot of trans out there. Overlooked, one of the most overlooked populations. Here, for example, is the Joe Wilfried Tsonga, see? The TS, the song. On the hormones, see? Total tea drinker. Congolese. Of course, like a sort of like cute little face, see? Like a woman's little face and a massive trans body in that. Cute button nose. You got Charles Taylor, right? The T, like the African T, Taylor. And the law was like the Lord. And the convicted warlord. Charles MacArthur Taylor. And the Liberia, see? That basically that country's named after the Liber tea drinking, see? The libation, the freedom as well, like, And as you can see there, it looks quite like the Morgan Freeman one. Yeah. The Masonic 777, right? Hive. Yes, and they don't, one near Masons and that, little trans. You see here how did Liberia get its name? From Latin liber, free. So the big Masonic idea about being a freed slave, right? That's basically that's what's behind Freemason type of idea, is conquered slaves who were then freed by the captor, see? Of course, like Aleister Crowley's Liber 777. Published anonymously in 1909. You see correspondences that showcase the exchange between Kabbalah, God's elements and planets. No, that's about just trans stuff, really. You see Thelema, transgender's issues. And you see that in his spiritual practice, he sometimes identified as female. So the area is basically blocked up. Not like the minstrel show, see, blocked up as a sort of African native and all that. The phones there signal there. You'll see an essay about Alistair Crowley called Star in the West. That's one of the East or West ideas. Walter Scott is involved in a lot of writing of some of the fake history into like the background of the world's history. Walter Scott. So they all were sort of linked by a network of Freemasonry. And the mention of the elephants. And as you see in that picture of Alistair Crowley blocked up, right? I've mentioned this before, right? So when you have if you can sort of block up a white face, right? You can also white up a black face, right? And so they always present their stuff to you like in that way, right? Like blacked up or whited up. Of course, like this sort of stuff about Jesus. They use either a black version or a white version. Depending what they want to do. Where they are in the world and all that. See? So present images of a white-skinned individual, like it says here. And sometimes present images of a black individual. As you see here, black-faced minstrel shows originated in the 1830s as a popular form of musical entertainment. With Jim Crow. See? Jim Crow. Thomas D. Rice. Condoleezza Rice. And of course burlesque. The burlesque type of thing. Minstrel Jubilee. And there's one called Wests. Very interesting. Minstrels. It's funny how it's called minstrel, like Westminster. And to basically administer some medicine or something. Jubilees. It's funny how we have the minister. Very similar to the minstrel. See, basically acting a rule out. basically out to rule out, basically with a disguise type of idea, You have Frederick Douglass, Lass, the social reformer. Thomas D. Rice, the Dalit. Jim Crow, Ethiopian delineators. No trans for you. This one was writing up all the stuff, see, they have writers in place who report on the stuff that's going on around the country and all this. Write it up in their newspapers and all that, obviously it's trans. So it's like part of that network, see, it spreads the sort of Masonic network out. Specialised in American popular culture, see. So this one would have been responsible at that time for spreading a lot of the information about, going to see what was on at the entertainment theatre and all this. Just spreading the blackface, shows and that, right? And this Lass, G Lass, right? Again, got a type of Morgan Freeman look, see? He's a social reformer, an abolitionist, so concerned with like abolishing type of things in the society even then, 1800 not. They wanted to reform society and change it and all that, right? This is like 200 years later from then, see what I mean? Of course, one of their transes again, right? The Douglas family, an American family from Maryland, founded by politician and activist Frederick Douglass. Again, Walter Scott. So the sort of networks always in our crossover and all that thing. Walter Scott very big influence in all history of the entire world, see. As we know, most of it's made up. And Booker T. Finger, Washington. It's Douglas, see, like Brad Pitt. And this one was married to Frederick Douglass. Again, trans. Helen Pitts. A suffragist for women's rights. You see how it all, they all use the same stuff. Again, it's 200 years ago, see. The women's rights movement. The Alpha. So here we see, just like you have the black face idea, you have the white face idea. And it's this was very popular around about that period again. Like here with them fops and that, them fops idea. Which mainly associated with being a clown type of thing. White face. See?